Hello, and welcome back for another adventure in the cookie jar. Today we're doing the 10th recipe from Gingerbread Cookie Murder. It's called Goodie Fudge. So there isn't much to this, so it kind of seems hard to mess up. Fingers crossed, especially after last week. But you're not baking this per se. You're cooking some of it on the stove to melt some chocolate, and then you're pouring it into a pan and refrigerating it. So there is some time involved here. 1 cup golden raisins or any other dried fruit that you prefer, cut in raisin-sized pieces. It has a note saying, I've used dried cherries, chopped dried apricots, dried peaches in this fudge. They were all delicious, and I think I'll try dried blueberries next. Lisa makes it with chopped dried pineapple for her because he loves pineapple. 2 cups miniature marshmallows, 1 cup chopped salted pecans, 3/4 cup powdered confectioner sugar, 1/2 cup of salted butter, 1 stick, 1/2 cup of white corn syrup, a 12-ounce package semi-sweet chocolate chips, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So there's no real notes on this. You are going to take a 9 by 13 inch baking pan, line it with foil, spray it with nonstick spray. So let's get started. This is everything we are going to be using to make Goodie Fudge. All right, so once we have our sprayed lined dish, first thing we want to do is sprinkle in whatever dried fruit you're using. Okay. Next, above that is going to be the mini marshmallows. And then the chopped, they say pecans. I used cashews just because I had some left over from last week. They do need to be salted, it says. All right, those are in. Now it says to measure out your powdered sugar and have that ready by a bowl on the stove. Powdered sugar, bowl by the stove. Melt the butter and the corn syrup together. That's all of the butter. So the next thing we're going to do is add our chocolate chips. And it says to stir these constantly until they're smooth. All right, off the heat, add in the vanilla. Next, it says to dump all of the powdered sugar in all at once and stir it until it's smooth. Now it does say working quickly, so I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get all the lumps out of this if I don't put it back over the stove. I really don't want to do this, but I'm going to. Now it says to pour it quickly. So it doesn't give a reference for how long. Well, it does say to spread it out evenly, but it doesn't. It just says put it in the fridge until it is hardened. That's it. And then you pull it out, flip it upside down, and cut it into pieces. So your raisins and your marshmallows will be on top. That being said, this is done. I'll give you a peek, and then it's going to go in the fridge. And this is what it looks like. And here are the fudge ball bites all cut up. Okay, so this is the Goodie Fudge. You don't taste the raisins, weirdly. Nothing really stands out by itself except the chocolate and the nuts. Overall, really good, really quick, very simple. No real baking involved. Very good recipe. I would be intrigued with trying it with other dried fruit though, like they mentioned in the book. Next week, we will be making TCB fruitcake. This can't be fruitcake. Fruitcakes are hit or miss. I believe we did have one that was really gross. But we will see how this turns out. Hopefully it's good. If you're interested, join us next week. Bye, guys.